All right, I'm feeling good, guys. I'm feeling good. I feel like this shift could be good. We got some surge right now. Welcome, by the way. I'm on $3.25 on my next trip based on the surge. I'm online, hello, with Uber Eats and Grubhub. So it is 5:53 p.m., basically 6 p.m. Fantastic weather, finally. So I feel like a lot of people are out and about, and then if they're doing stuff, they might just be like, hey, I want to just order some food to finish out the day. So we'll see. Should get something shortly. All right, trip radar 996, 7.2 miles. It looks like I'm the only one looking at it, but nah, it's busy. I know we'll get something better than that. Stacked order Arby's, Penn Station, 1816, 5.4 miles. It's a little bit outside of the zone that I like. You can see these are stellar orders. These are good orders, but I think I can get like similar with similar miles. So I feel like I can be picky here. Penn Station, East Coast subs, 1283, 2.7 miles. I feel like I can do even better than that, but let's take it. We'll go offline with Uber Eats. Yeah, it's pretty close by, so I don't see really much of a problem here. So we've accepted it. Let's go do this pickup. Okay, so my strategy is basically what it always is trying to maximize bonus pay. I've been getting orders on Grubhub. They seem decent, some better than others, and I'm looking for somewhere that's gonna take me, so I keep getting Grubhub orders out of my zone into a very busy zone. Okay, let's try this one. Ocha Thai noodle, 924 for 2.1 miles. And this is kind of like that super micro area of your marketplace that I know this area is really tough for parking. Really tough. Right by the University of Pittsburgh, so it gets slammed. So I know that this one is a little bit easier for parking. It's on one of the kind of secondary roads. But I was ideally looking for an order that'll carry me away from this super dense zone. There's nothing super bad about driving here. It's just a little tight. So that's something to contend with. And a big reason why I use this Passat. I mean, it's a mid-size vehicle, but you know, I don't advise to use a brand new shiny vehicle you love if you're driving in really tight areas of your marketplace, you know, little nicks and scrapes as you navigate roads you've never been on and parking in areas you've never been. Even right now, as I'm squeezing by this Volkswagen and the streets of Pittsburgh, someone always has to move over basically because it's so slammed, it's so narrow. Anyway, let's go take this order, and then yeah, we'll hopefully get an order that's a little bit away from this kind of clustered tight zone. So you know how I always say park, sit, and wait. That's what I'm doing here clearly, but I mean park, sit, and wait for an order. Obviously, so you're not driving around and looking for an order, wasting miles. I mean, that's the number one takeaway. But number two, I always want you staging, driving in or at least around a power strip, right? Those are areas that are really dense with restaurants. But I'm still in like a neighborhood area, but it's just bordering, again, Oakland, University of Pittsburgh, and tons of those power strips. So I'm fine. Now, here's the takeaway. Just drive like, like a block or two away from the drop-off, just so it's not weird, right? So I just drive, you know, a block down this road. So I am literally minimizing commuting miles as much as possible. I'm just getting orders here that I just don't like. But yeah, I'm trying to minimize the commuting miles as much as possible. So I'm fine driving a block or so away. Use your best judgment, of course, where to wait, but I'll wait right here. I do this a lot. As long as, again, I'm in a hot zone, busy area, power strips nearby, etc. All right, got that stacked order. I don't know if I told you about it. Did I? I can't even remember. But here it is again, this stacked order. And deliveries went super smooth. Hey, deliveries went super smooth. That's what I was gonna say. But something to pay attention to. It's the little things, folks. I've worked in customer service for years, like 6 years plus a bit of retail as well, like retail store. So here's a little point about customer service. That last delivery, I was delivering to a home, and these steps going up to the porch, and there's a sign on a little paper towel written in Sharpie, like clipped to a clipboard. It said, well, it was folded over. So, you know, just be aware of your surroundings. I saw there's a sign, so I just folded it back over. It said, you know, wet paint, don't walk on stairs. And sure enough, the stairs and the porch were like nice and clean paint. So the little things, right? I know that's common sense. Pay attention to the sign. Don't walk on wet paint, because that is like the worst thing you can do if you weren't paying attention. But I know that there was a point, folks, where I've done this, and I get it if you're pressed for money. I was flat broke. I understand you want to go as fast as possible, but I've gone too fast at times, and I've been stressed because of that. You're not going to save any time. You're not going to squeeze in another order per hour. So just slow down a bit. You don't got to go 110%. Just ease up, you know, with the driving, with parking, with picking up and delivering. And it's things like that. Just pay attention to your surroundings. And then I actually texted them on Grubhub, just saying, hey, I've left your delivery at the bottom of your stairs per your sign. So, you know, further acknowledging, hey, you know, I saw this. I want to be, you know, mindful of that. Just some food for thought there. All right, well, I'm headed home, and as we do, stay tuned, because you and I are going to go over the numbers to see if this was even worth it. We made some good money yesterday, so let's find out together. Okay, and I'm back, and I gotta tell you, I'm a little surprised. So get this. I drove on Monday, and I don't know, it's Monday. It kind of makes sense. I feel like Mondays are one of the slowest, if not the slowest day. And I made like $20 an hour over a 2-hour segment. Not that great. Not bad, but not, let's say, stellar, right? And then yesterday, Tuesday, basically the same time, kind of dinner rush, I had a good shift. I had $30+ an hour. Pretty good, right? And then there was today. And I don't feel like it was certainly exceptional, right? But let's take a look at the numbers to see what story the numbers are telling us. So this shift here in Pittsburgh, the dinner rush, or I guess, I don't know, the tail end of the dinner rush, you let me know down below in the comments. Is this the tail end of the dinner rush or like the dinner rush? 6 p.m. until 7:30 p.m. I feel like that's pretty strong in the dinner rush. During this shift, I grossed $48.10 on Grubhub, plus one order, $7 on Uber Eats, a total of $55.10. That's a gross revenue per hour, $36.73. Very, very good. Now, granted, it's a small sample size, right? An hour and a half. But hey, let's say you're doing a 9 to 5. You only have, let's say, an hour or two to drive after work, let's say, until you want to get home, basically. You got a lot of things going on. I'm very happy with this. During this shift, I completed 5 deliveries, received 5 tips as well. And hey, it's really continuing the trend of tips on Grubhub, really weighting this average down, $6.90 average tip. Business miles here, very short, which is what we like to see, 18.2 business miles. That is a payout per mile, very strong, $3.03 paid out per mile. And based on those miles, I get a tax deduction of $10.65. So I gotta tell you, we have spring here, of course, we got summer coming up, and we got a lot of driving coming up on the channel. Walmart Spark is coming up, Amazon Flex, which is a big one coming up, more food delivery shifts. I want to do Shipt again, a shift on Shipt, and definitely more. So stay tuned, lots more to come. And as always, I invite you to subscribe and max out your side hustle income right here. The best place to do it. Consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. And if you have, as always, shout outs to you. Now, if you did get value in this video, can you drop a like on this video? I do this full time. It really helps out the channel. Appreciate that. And hey, you can also click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you. And I'll see you in the next one.